The reason you're working hard, yet still broke, is not because you aren't working hard, but it's because you don't have the right system to follow. Today, I'm going to show you the basics of how to grow your wealth. We're going to start by defining assets and liabilities. Assets would be things that grow in value or put money in your pocket. Liabilities would be things that lose value or take money out of your pocket. Let's go over a couple examples. Examples of assets would be stocks, rentals, businesses, your home with income with a roommate. Liabilities would be your home with no income, a car, toys like boats, jet skis, four-wheelers, credit card debt, student loans. Some of these I know a lot of you are going to give me some pushback on, maybe like your home or like student loans, saying, yes, but my home goes up in value. Yes, but it also costs you a lot of money. It has a ton of maintenance costs. You have property taxes, insurance, and it doesn't actually give you any cash flow to offset any of that. Student loans, I know some of you might give me some pushback, and that would be your argument might be something like, yes, but I need to make more money. Today in 2025, you don't really need to go to school to make more money. You can get into sales. You can, if you say make like 15 bucks an hour, you can go in, I want to say it's like 2 days, you can become a phlebotomist and start making $25 an hour. So you don't need to spend $50,000 to go make $60,000, $70,000. You can get into a bunch of different industries. My brother, he did not go to college. He became a welder and he's making $100,000 a year now after just, I don't know, 3 years or something like that. So it's time to break the myth that you can't get rich off of like $50,000 or $60,000 a year. You have to have your priorities right. And you have to find ways to increase your income. There's a bunch of different ways you can increase your income or reduce your liabilities. And one of the best ways to reduce your liabilities would be by getting rid of subscriptions. So let's go a little further here. What does this look like in practice? This is directly taken out of my ebook. The link is in the description. It's titled Money Isn't Real. This is called the money filtration system. What you do is with money that comes in, you buy assets. For me, I like to buy stocks. You spend that money on your credit card, earning you like 1.5%, 2% cash back, as long as you can pay it off in full every month. If you can't do that, don't even consider doing any of this. Like, come back when you can manage your money right. Next, you would borrow money back from your stocks at low interest rates, like 6%. At the time I made this, it was 6.5%. Then what you do is after you've borrowed that money, it goes back to your bank and you pay back the money that you borrowed up here with your credit card. And then you never sold any shares. Your stocks get to grow forever, indefinitely. That is the power of the money filtration system. I'm sure you're wondering where you're going to get a 17 to 20% return. On average, VGT, FTEC earn you around there the last 20 years. That doesn't mean it will in the future. It's very heavy in tech. So if there's like another .com crash, that might not be the case. But even VOO earns like a 10% return. And there's still a spread between 6.5% and 10%. I mean, you still get to keep that extra 4%. Whereas if your money's sitting in a savings account, you're losing money due to inflation because your money's just sitting there doing nothing. You don't earn dividends, you don't get any appreciation or growth. So let's go a little further. Here's a few things that you shouldn't do if you want to become wealthy. You should not day trade. You should not buy meme coins. You should not buy stocks that are under $15 per share. Why not? I'm sure you're wondering. I can buy so many more shares. And then if they go up just a little bit, I'm going to be rich, right? That's what most of you might think. Here's the problem with that is there's a reason that stocks are cheap, like say $3, $4, or like say $2. It's because they're shit and no one wants them. So there's a movie called Dumb Money. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. Fantastic movie, one of my favorite movies. Don't buy shit coins. What I mean by this would be like Dogecoin, Shiba. Like Stop trying to get rich quick. It's not going to work. You're going to waste 5, 10, 15 years of your life trying to get rich quick. And in that same time, you could just follow a system like I'm showing you, and you could build hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of dollars in that same time. Also, if you want to be rich, don't sell stocks. So back to what I had set up here is we are learning how to buy assets forever and never sell. Some benefits of that, I didn't jot them down for you, but some benefits of never selling would be you never pay taxes except for on your dividends. You get appreciation forever. You get to compound forever. It's just an endless list. The assets working for you forever. So, see you next time. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and like. This will help get it in front of more people, and we're here to spread the message and how to get rich.